Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Now here I have two of my 118 scale RC crawlers. Here on the right, it is the Traxxas Trx4m High Trail Ford F-150, and on the left here it is the Eazyrc Thunderstorm on a Jeep Wrangler body. Now if you're new to the channel or you haven't caught the video, I'm going through a series right now, the best 118 scale crawler series, where these two trucks were participants in that series. And the two issues these trucks had in common was they're straight axle trucks, and the lower rear links on the trucks caused them to have a lot of clearance issues. So after running that performance test with the best 18 scale crawler series, I wanted to do some modifications or improvements on both trucks to see what I could do to address those issues. Now, the thing about the Trx4m is it has a ton of aftermarket parts. There is no shortage of aftermarket parts for the Traxxas. However, there is a very finite amount of upgrades you can do for the Eazyrc Thunderstorm. But what I realized, guys, is not only are so many parts compatible from the Trx4m, but also, guys, I feel like the Trx4m deserves a lot more respect than it actually gets. Now, I'm not saying it's not a popular truck. Everyone knows this truck. It's really a pioneer in the 118 scale series. But what I realized after upgrading this truck is the link lengths on the Trx4m are actually a direct fit for the Eazyrc Thunderstorm. As you can see, I have upgraded it there. This is the TRX link. This is the Eazyrc Thunderstorm. I would say it's about an eighth of an inch shorter for the Eazyrc, or maybe like 5 millimeters or so, but it's close enough. So you get a little bit more wheelbase, which should help you climb, and it's a pretty easy fit, guys. Simple direct fit, no modifications whatsoever, no cutting, nothing like that, guys. It's a completely direct fit. And you know, guys, just to give you a little setup tour of this truck, when I did the best 18 scale crawler series with this truck, it struggled for a number of reasons, but mainly because of the links. And like I said, I've made some upgrades starting with the tires here. These tires are from the HPI Venture 18 U4 Bronco. They're the stock tires on some Enduro 1.3 wheels. The suspension also, guys, is from the HPI Venture 18 platform as well. It's a direct fit, gives the truck a lot more clearance, as you can see there. This truck does have a lot of redeeming factors as well, being that lots of steering angle. The main issue with this truck is the pan-hard front suspension. That's really this truck's biggest problem. The geometry on the front suspension is not great. But you know what, guys? All your trucks don't need to be the best performing trucks. Sometimes you want to have some great trail trucks that have good performance and look awesome as well. And I think this Eazyrc here executes that really well. Great hard body, full interior truck, fender liners and stuff like that. This Trx4m doesn't have any of that, guys. No interior. It is a clipless body, which I prefer, but there's a lot less detail on this truck. Of course, you can get a lot of aftermarket stuff, but then you're going to go into a whole different price point for the truck. So this is a great trail truck, guys, that I just wanted to make it the best it could be to improve a few of its little weak points there with the lower links there. So getting the high clearance links from Enduro definitely addressed that problem. Just to give you a quick little tour of my build here, it's the High Trail, like I said, in the brown color. I did get some upgraded lights to have the tail lights in the back. I'm running brass Enduro wheels on some Mias Super Bouncer tires here. These are excellent tires, by the way. Very, very good tires. So good, as a matter of fact, that I got another set in 1.3s for my other truck here. So these are great as well. I'm going to have another video coming up on this truck real soon, so look out for that. All right, so let's just get a quick little baseline of the Traxxas Trx4m here. Now, obviously, it's not a new release, guys, so you know what it can do already. But just to get an idea of what the upgrades I've done to my truck does for the performance here, guys. Now, the lower links are still stock on this truck here. I just tested the links on the Eazyrc to see if they would work, and they do. So I'm gonna get another set to complete this build here, but just to have an idea of the performance here, guys. Nice climb there, making that look easy. I've had so many trucks struggle to get up that little climb there, and this one is kind of doing a great job here. So great build, looks fantastic, lots of parts available for it, you know, lots of flex from the suspension here. These are 53mm Traxxas shocks here. You know, I'm running a ramp crab servo. It's a 2.6 kilogram servo. Lots of flex from this truck here. Tires performing great as well. Lots of traction. Control isn't the best, but it's pretty good, guys. It's pretty good, you know. So absolutely loving this truck. Like I said, I just wanted to show some appreciation for this rig, guys. I think it's a great truck overall. Let's do a steep climb up here. Clearance is good. Steering angle is great. Alright, so it pretty much covers this little course, no problem, guys. I do want you guys to chime in on what you think about the Traxxas Trx4m high trails. I think they're great products, guys. I really want to hear what you guys think. Alright, so let's do a quick little comparison between the Trx4m and this Eazyrc Thunderstorm here. Now, this truck has a little 050 motor, but it's geared pretty well. So it has more than enough torque to do this climb here. But this truck is much more of a trail truck than an actual crawler. So let's see what it does here. Able to get up there, that's pretty good. Let's work our way over here. Nice and gentle. Slow speed control is not the best on this truck, but it's okay. It's good enough, let's say that. Alright, so we're able to make the climb. Much lighter truck as well. This truck actually does have brass inserts on the wheels, so the weight bias is already down, but it turns over a lot easier. And another thing is the front suspension geometry. Whenever you hit that power, you see how it picks up that tire there whenever you get on the power? That's because of the front suspension geometry. So it's really compromised, guys. But like I said, not every truck has to be the greatest performer. Sometimes you just want something that looks cool and is good enough to go on some trails and have some fun with. It's not going to win any trophies, but you know what? It's a pretty cool looking thing. Looks great, good enough performance. You know, and it's something to learn and grow within the hobby. You know what I'm saying, guys? There's value in that too. So let's try to work our way up here. Really compromised front suspension, but we're getting there. Gonna try to get up there. I'm way off the line, guys. Yeah, very top heavy. So let's give it a little hand here to see if it can make it across. Yeah, really top heavy. Can I save it? Let me back up. The slow speed control isn't the best either. It's a little bit lurchy, but it's not bad. Let me try to gently work my way over here. Yeah, saw that coming. Definitely no comparison in performance between the Eazyrc and the Trx4m. But like I said, guys, it's a great looking truck. Nice hard body, nice little trail truck. It's not going to win any trophies for crawling, guys, but it looks absolutely awesome. You know, you can have some fun out on some cool trails, you know, guys, and grow within the hobby. So there's something to be said for that as well. So not the best, but a pretty good performer, guys. I hope you like it as well. Alright, guys, so that's been a brief look at both these trucks here, guys. Like I said, the main theme being showing appreciation for the Trx4m platform and all the upgrades that are cross-compatible with other trucks. Now, I have a really cool video coming up very soon, guys. I think you're going to like that. It's a video I wanted to make for quite some time now, and I think now is the right time to do it. So make sure you're subscribed to see it, guys. With that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.